Hello. I wanted to say a few things about the PowerPoint presentation for IFSM 201. Again, they're just hints in terms of how to do better on the submission. First of all, as with all the assignments, read the instructions carefully. Make sure that what you've done matches the instructions exactly the way they ask. I follow the rubric very closely as I go through stuff. Take everything literally. For example, if you look at step 4, there are instructions to put specific wording on the slide. Put that specific wording on the slide. And the reason, you may find it hard to believe, but the reason I bring up these things is I can promise you students in the past have not followed these instructions. Look in the comments column. It will say if you need to have speaker notes. If it says you have to have speaker notes, write speaker notes and add them. Those are not on the slide itself, but they are the speaker notes. If you have questions about how to do speaker notes, send me a note. Send me a note. Send me an email or a message and I will make sure that you understand how to do that. When in the comments column it says that you have to have a certain number of sentences, have that many sentences. When it says complete sentences, put in complete sentences, not phrases. If the requirements column says to have a specific number of bullet points, it'll often give a low and high range. Make sure you have at least the minimum number of bullet points and no more than the maximum bullet points. You do not get extra points, a higher grade if you have too many bullet points. It can, in terms of the directions, and in fact you'll get something taken off. On page numbering, the title slide, which comes at the front, has no page number. The second page has a page number. Because it is the second page, the page number is 2, not 1. So you have to figure out how to do that. If you have questions about how to do that, ask. You're supposed to put transition schemes for each slide. There is an option at the top of the PowerPoint screen when you make a presentation that says transitions. If you click on it, it should be fairly obvious how to do transitions, but if not, ask. At least one slide, that means it could be more than one slide, has to be animated, have an animation. At the top of the screen with the PowerPoint, when you're creating the presentation, there is an option to click on animations. And that again should be fairly self-explanatory. You can play with it a little bit. If you have questions, however, feel free to ask. Those are the major hints, but if you run into any roadblocks, please ask. I'm glad to answer any questions that you need in order to be able to do the assignment well. Good luck.